In examining the steps of the decision-making process in Visual 7.5, I was reminded of a very recent situation at my work. We had a trial that was set to start in 2 weeks. In the time leading up to the trial, there is quite a lot of work that goes into it. 2 weeks may seem like a long time, but it really isn't. Documents are required to be to the court 2 to 3 weeks in advance, to other sides 2 to 3 weeks in advance. Therefore, at the time, we were scrambling to get documents together, as attorneys tend to be the biggest procrastinators I've seen. The problem was in the copy machine. It was jamming on a regular basis, and documents had to be to the court before 4 o'clock that day. This was early in the morning that we were beginning this process. There was not sufficient time to get a repair person in there to make the repairs to the copy machine so that it would work properly. We had two courses of action. One was to send the copy job out to a printer. However, due to the confidentiality of the records involved, as well as several protective orders that we had on this particular file issued by the court because of the confidentiality of these records, we were not able to send these out to a copy service. It just was not an option available. It was not allowed to be left out of our office. We would have preferred to send it out because it would have been much easier process for us, but it wouldn't have been an ethical decision for us to make. We just could not do that. So the decision was made that we would have to hand feed the documents into the copy machine, and thereby bypassing the feeder where the jams were occurring. While this may again seem trivial to you, it is extremely important to us and extremely time sensitive, or time consuming, excuse me, since we were talking this particular time about thousands and thousands of pages of documents. The decision was then made that our manager pulled 2 additional people from the workforce. One person fed the paper manually into the manual feed on the copy machine, while another person placed the copies on the glass to be made, and another person organized the copies that came out of the machine into the order that they needed to be in to be sent to the court. The end result was that the project was done. We managed to get the documents out to the court on time, and that we were able to pull together as a team to accomplish this. The manager, in looking at this situation, realized that there were changes that needed to be made with our copy machines. She prepared a proposal to our shareholders recommending that we purchase an additional copy machine, as well as replace the current copy machine that was having so much trouble with it. Seeing that the copy job was for one of our shareholders, it was pretty easy sell. He realized the situation, realized the difficulties that this had caused, the additional man hours that were required from other parties in order to get the project done. This to me was a sample of the steps that were needed in order to accomplish this decision, in order to accomplish this project, in the decision-making process. Thank you. This is from Ditto.